On this channel, mainly I'm going to focus on Football Manager, so if you like Football Manager, that's your place here. The first career mode is going to be with Arsenal, as this is the team I support. So let's get started. Okay, let's do an advanced setup. This is the beta version of the Football Manager. The full game is not released yet. So let's hope everything will go fine. Let's do advanced setup, because I prefer to customize it a bit better. Yeah, that's fine. English, German and Spanish league will be playable, and I think that's all. Or shall I add any more? Are there any more interesting leagues? Maybe I will add Italy as well, why not? Yeah, I think that's about it. It's not like I'm going to change my job anyway. So yeah, enlarge database. Okay, let's start the game. I have already created my manager. It's not very interesting, it's very similar to FM16. There are a few things I want to mention before we actually start playing. I changed some few things in the preferences. If you look at here, I changed the interface options, the skin colors. The excellent attribute is actually yellow for me, because it was like dark green, but it's very similar to this good attribute, and I prefer a completely different color, and it's always yellow for me, so yeah. And other than that, I just changed, I think it's also in the interface, yeah, here, to Football Manager Dark. The other two was way too light, so this is the only one that's useful. The only problem is that this is very similar to FM16, so we might want to download a different skin, but we'll see about that. Also, I'm going to get the face packs and everything, logo pack, but I don't have it just yet, so I'll add it in future episodes. That's about it for the preferences. So Master Richardinho is the new manager at Arsenal. Let's do our first meeting. I always like to attend this meeting. Yeah, welcome to the Gunners, thank you very much. Yeah, I would like to learn more about the club. Yeah, I definitely want to keep Wenger. As long as I'm here, Wenger will have a job. Yeah, he's definitely going to stay here. He's going to be director of football, I think. Yeah, I don't think we need to change anything. This is fine. I'm happy. I don't really want to do all these press conferences. My assistant manager will deal with them anyway, because it's just very boring. I might do in the beginning just to see what the difference is between 16 and 17, but I'm pretty sure it's going to get boring very fast, so my assistant manager will deal with that. Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, I don't like playing this friendly, so I'm not going to approve that. No. Yeah, we can do that meeting, and yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, Steve. Okay, I'm interested to see what the expectations are with the club. We'll see soon. Here is the transfer update. We have quite a few good players on loan, like Chambers, Wilshere, Szczesny. Let's see how good actually they are in the game. Yeah, I think Szczesny is actually a very good player. I might want to keep him when he comes back from loan. I think he's better than Ospina in the game, but we'll see about that. Yeah, according to the game, he's better. We'll see. Let's see Takuma Asano actually. Yeah, he is not an Arsenal quite, is he? He's quick, but his mentals are not very good. Only 13 finishing, and he's 21 already, so he will improve, but he won't improve that much. I don't think he's going to be playing for us. Joel Campbell. Yeah, the same. I'll have to sell him. I don't think he will be useful. He's just not good enough mentally, unfortunately. Even physically, I would prefer a much faster guy than him. So, no, Wilshere. Yeah, when he comes back he might play. He's not too terrible. I would prefer better passing, but we can improve that. He's only 24. And his first touch, teamwork, technique is fine, so he can be a good advanced playmaker or deep line playmaker as well. Yeah, I think when he comes back, if he's not very injury prone, I'm going to keep him. If he will get injured every time, I'm just going to get rid of him as well. I know I shouldn't, but if somebody is injured all the time, there is no point to pay the wages. Callum Chambers, I have no idea about him. Only 13 positioning, I don't like that. I don't think he's good as a wing back. Although if we get a bit better crossing and dribbling, he might be useful there. We'll see. Anyone interesting? Not really. Okay. Let's see the injuries. Oh, yeah. That's not very good. Yeah, Danny Welbeck, 6-7 months, Mertesacker at 5-6 months, Jenkinson 2-3 months, and Gabriel Paulista 2-3 months. That's not very good. I think we actually need a centre back. Because for like 3 months they won't have, we'll only have 2. I'm not counting the young guy, Rob Holding, that we just signed. I think he's going on loan. Responsibilities, I will change responsibilities later. That's very important. Before your first game, there are quite a few things you have to set up. And it might take a few hours, so I'm going to do it offline and just off camera, and I'm just going to show you at the end what I did. Because it really takes 1 or 2 hours to set up. Fine. Okay, this is new. It's a team report basically. Left back. We have Kieran Gibbs. What's wrong with Gibbs? It says we don't have enough players on left back. Is Gibbs that much worse? Monreal is good. I definitely like him. Gibbs doesn't look that bad. Yeah, he has decent pace, decent tackling, marking, good dribbling, crossing. Okay-ish positioning, so yeah, he can be back up for the first season, I think. Yeah, I don't care about that either. And all these positives. Very good transfer. Oh, we have 40 million to spend. That's good. We can definitely sign a centre back, even though we signed Mustafi and the young guy, Rob Holding. I think we need more. Maybe just a loan, if I can get someone on loan. But I would prefer a young talent, to be honest, who can already play. We'll see about that. What? Okay, this is new as well. Okay, good. So we have good use facilities. That's alright for now. I'm going to change it to even better. I don't care about these just yet. I'm going to scout my own players anyway. Daniel Rugani is actually a centre back, and then we might need a centre back anyway. So let's see if any of these are good. He has good potential, I think. He had good potential in the previous game, but he doesn't look that good just yet. He's only 21, so he will develop, he will improve. But I need someone who can play right now if I need it, and I don't think it's him. What about this star guy? He's very tall. I really like that. Yeah, he's definitely a but only 11 heading, really? And he can play in 3 positions. That's very good. Yeah, let's actually scout him. And what about this guy? I don't even know if I've heard about this guy. Yeah, 10 acceleration. I am not a big fan of that. And only 12 heading as well, even though he's very high, very tall, I mean. Yeah, I don't think so. We'll see. I'm just going to scout my players off camera. Okay, but before we actually decide to sign, let's see our team, because I haven't even showed you the team yet. So let's see, team report, let's check the squad depths. So a striker, we have basically Lucas Perez, Olivier Giroud, Theo Walcott, and Alexis Sanchez right now because Danny Welbeck is injured. Let's see Lucas Perez. I don't know. Only 13 finishing is definitely not going to be enough. He's quick, so I like that, and he can play in the wing as well if I really need. So I will keep him. His value is 30 million, really. We signed him for 17. His value is 30 million. I don't think so. He doesn't look that good, but we will see. Yes, Danny Welbeck. Yeah, he's quick. Quite tall. Alright, finishing. He might come in handy when he comes back, and he can play on the left as well, so that's very useful. He can be an inside forward on the left. Yeah, we'll see about that too. Theo Walcott. Mentally, he looks really crap. And honestly, even technically not the best. 14 finishing is okay-ish. Not as a striker, but as a right winger. Good pace as well. He would need much better crossing. 11 crossing, that is not very good. I don't think I'll be keeping him. If I could get 30 million for him, which I won't be able to because in the first transfer window they don't really want to spend. None of the teams spend this much money. So I might be able to sell him for like 50 million and that's it. And I'm not going to do that. But after, if he has a few good matches, maybe in January I can sell him. We'll see if I actually want to sell him. Let's see, Alexis. Yeah, Alexis is great. But I think I would prefer using him on the left. Even though he's usually playing as center forward these days, as striker. He can definitely play there. Maybe I could just train him there and I would have a world-class striker, but if I play him there, I will need a world-class left midfielder anyway. So I need one signing anyway. Either a world-class striker or a world-class winger. We'll see which one is available. And midfield. Yeah, midfield I think we are quite good. We have Santi Cazorla, Aaron Ramsey, Elneny, Coquelin and Granit Xhaka. So I definitely don't think we need midfielders. Santi Cazorla, he's very good technically, so he's definitely going to be first team player. For now it really looks like that. Aaron Ramsey, also very good playmaking abilities. And he's my favorite player anyway, in real life, so he's definitely going to play. Elneny, he's good as defensive midfielder and central midfielder as well, so that's also very good. I like that. But he has decent stats. He's definitely going to stay. What about Coquelin? Coquelin is actually only good. I mean, his natural position is center midfielder. He's not good at defensive midfielder. I don't know why. We can probably train him because it's very similar position and role. Yeah, he's also a very good player. I'm definitely keeping him. Yeah, there is no need to change the midfield. Let's see Xhaka. I think he is actually better than this in real life. I don't know. He doesn't look that good. But he can also play as defensive midfielder, as a deep lying playmaker, or in central midfield position as either deep lying playmaker or advanced playmaker, so he will also be useful. I definitely don't need a midfielder. I don't need these kind of wingers because I use inside forwards, so I don't care about this. Let me check Iwobi anyway. Yeah, I don't think he's good enough to be first team regular just yet. He's only 20, so he will develop, he will improve a lot more. But he needs to improve. I'll give him some chances, but I think I will need a winger. After all. Alex. Diox. Yeah, he's definitely going to be playing for me. He's a good player, very good winger. So I'm going to use him for sure. Okay, defenders I already checked the left backs. Let's check the right backs as well. Hector Bellerin. I think he's basically the exact same as it was in the last game. Maybe he had 19 pace and 19 acceleration, I don't remember. But now he has 2020. Yeah, he is very good, and he was a world-class player. He became a world-class player for me. He actually even won the Golden Ball when he was 27 years old, so 6 years in. Debussy, he's going to stay as backup. Yeah, he is a decent backup. He's good defensively, good crossing, good dribbling. I would prefer if he was faster a bit, but at 30, it's fine. He's going to be okay for 1 or 2 seasons as backup to Hector. What about Jenkinson? He's injured as well, 2 to 3 months. And I think Debussy is better anyway. Well, he has very good crossing, I like that, but the marking on 11, I don't like that too much. His pace is better. Attacking wise, this guy is definitely better than Debussy, but defensively, Debussy is better. So, depending on what game we are playing, we can choose which player we prefer. That's good. Center backs. Yeah, we have very good center. Even Nacho Monreal is listed at center back, so we can actually play there. I know in real life he used to play there sometimes, but I would definitely prefer him on the left, so I'm not counting on him as a center back. And 2 of these guys are injured, so I definitely need a center back, because otherwise I just have Koscielny and Mustafi, and if any of them gets injured or just tired, I just won't have the rotation. Okay, here Koscielny is obviously world-class player, our best defender. Yeah, 30 years old, so he's getting older, fortunately. Mertesacker, 31. Yeah, he's still good. He's not quick, but other than that, he's still a very good player in the game, I think. We will see when he comes back if he will have a place in the team or not. And yeah, Mustafi, I'm not very impressed. I mean, he's a good player, but very average attributes. There are just a few over 15, over 16. But he's an okay player, so he's definitely staying. And Paulista, yeah, the same, very similar to Mustafi, I think. Mustafi is a bit better. And goalkeepers, Peter Cech, obviously a very, very good one, but he's 34, so he will have maybe 2 or 3 years and that's it. I will have to find a young guy probably, and I will. David Ospina, I don't think he's good enough, honestly, and I think he's better than this in real life. Whatever, he will be a good backup for this first season. So I definitely need one center back. That's a no-brainer, and I think I need a winger as well, because I don't really want to keep Walcott. So I will just keep Chamberlain, Alexis, Iwobi, and I need one more guy. And I think Olivier Giroud will be my first choice striker anyway, because he's very good in this game. At least in the previous 2 he was like a superstar, honestly. In his first 2-3 seasons, he always scores over 30 goals, so I'm definitely going to start him, and we'll see. If he's not very good, then I'm going to sign another striker. Okay, so this is the team we have. I'm going to scout and try to sign the players, but there are a few other stuff we have to do before we actually start our first match. For example, training. Training is also very important, obviously, for obvious reasons. Let's do the team training first. I think we want team cohesion first, because we want the team to learn our tactics very, very fast. And I haven't got a tactic created yet, but they are going to focus on that anyway, automatically. Individual, I'm just going to ask the assistant to set up. That's fine. And coaches, I will have to sign a few coaches. We don't really have enough. So the last thing I want to mention in this video is tactics. I already created 3 different tactics. I'm not going to show you everything how I created it. I'm going to show that in a different video where I am just talking about the tactics. So the first one is an attacking tactics. That's going to be one of the most popular one, I think. I use this one because I have Özil and I need an attacking midfielder. And the second one is with a defensive midfielder. I prefer having a defensive midfielder, but since I have Özil, I think I can try that Özil will play here, and my defensive midfielder is actually going to be this guy, like in this one. If it's not going to work, I'm going to use this one, and I have to train Özil to attacking to regular central midfielder. Okay, and the third one is a counter-attacking one. I don't think I'm going to use this one too much, but we will see about that. Yes, I created the player instructions as well. I'm also not going to show everything. I'll do it in a different video. You can pause it and check exactly what I did there, but I'm not going to tell every single one of them. Okay, set pieces, I already created the routine as well and picked the corner, free kick takers and throwing takers as well, obviously the penalty takers as well. And I think very important to have opposition instructions as well, otherwise you have to do it before every match, or you just ask your assistant manager and they are not very good at that. So I think it's much better if you create like this. Okay, but I think this video is going for long enough now. In the next video I'm going to show you the transfers I make, and then probably we'll start off with the first match in the Premier League. So thanks for watching, you are a legend.